And now, once again, changing topics swiftly, the last one for you today. Last week in the Senate, dueling healthcare bills both failed, and this comes as the enhanced ACA subsidies are set to expire at the end of the year. And if they do lapse, over 20 million people will see their insurance premiums skyrocket. As of right now, it doesn't seem like there's any plan in the Senate to address rising healthcare costs. I mean, what are your thoughts on the moment we're in right now?
Well, Democrats have a plan. We put it forward. And my Republican colleagues had a simple choice. Vote yes with Democrats to help us stop these healthcare premiums from skyrocketing. But they chose to vote no and abandon their own constituents who will be priced out of health insurance altogether. It's really disappointing that they chose to abandon the constituents. I was just speaking to a gentleman just a week ago in Illinois, in Carbondale, who said that, his health insurance premiums are going to go from $3,000 a year, to over $10,000 a year, and that he was going to drop his health insurance because they're on a single income. His wife is sick. She needs the health insurance. She can't work, so he's going to go without health insurance in order to be able to afford the premiums for her health care. And he's just going to pray that he doesn't get sick, because if he does and he loses his job, now they have no income. This vote last week was Republicans' last chance to do right by families and help extend the ACA tax credits. The plan the Democrats have put forward, we could have stopped millions of families from the pain of paying thousands of dollars extra per month for health insurance, but they chose to do nothing. It should have been a no-brainer.
I think if I were a Republican in the Senate, or if there was a Republican senator sitting here right now, they would say to you, hey, Republicans did have a plan. Democrats just didn't vote for it. They would say things like the enhanced premium tax credits were too expensive and they jack up healthcare costs. The GOP plan was to let the enhanced ACA tax credits expire and instead replace them with direct payments of up to $1,500 into HSA accounts. What are your thoughts on that plan?
So they're going to take away Americans' ability to buy health insurance and give them $1,500. Do you know what $1,500 pays for? It doesn't even pay for the ambulance ride. It's an insult to the American people. That was no plan. What they were going to do was going to force Americans into high deductible plans, give them $1,500, and then, the first time you get sick, you're going to have to pay more than $1,500. So their plan was going to push millions of middle-class Americans into medical bankruptcy, which is where we were before the ACA took effect. They need to stop listening to Donald Trump. They need to stop listening to folks who really are trying to take away the health insurance and health care that millions of Americans depend on.
And my last question to you, because we are running out of time, simply yes or no. I mean, do you think that this will get solved by the time that these subsidies expire?
I don't think the Republicans would do it. No, I think they want it to expire. I think they've been trying to get rid of the Affordable Care Act for 10 years now, and this is their goal, to take away health insurance from Americans. And we'll go back to the bad old days when you can not get health insurance if you have pre-existing conditions, when we can't negotiate for lower drug prices. All of those types of things Republicans want us to go back to because they're in the pockets of the big medical companies.
Senator, I